Hi, this is Katie. Today's gonna be a quick update on my health. So if you're only here for travel related videos, you probably won't care about this one, but I know that I told you guys that I was going to see doctors, that I got an MRI and stuff like that. And so I wanted to update you guys on some of the results, some of the testing that I've had to go through and all that kind of stuff. So let's just get started. So I am going to start with what a lot of you guys have been curious about. I have the results on my phone, so I'm going to be looking here at my phone. So a lot of you guys know, if you've watched my channel for the past 8 months, any of my videos, I have mentioned that I hurt my neck, I hurt my shoulder. It was a chiropractor accident, essentially. I went to a physical therapist who said that the pain seemed to be 2 pinched nerves in my neck that traveled all the way down my arm and, you know, in my shoulder and stuff, and that it also triggered spasming muscles all in my neck and my shoulder. So I was going to physical therapy and stuff, but after a while that the pain didn't really go away. There were times that the pain would kind of lessen for a while, it would worsen, it would just kind of go up and down, but it never went away. And so I wanted to get an MRI. And so I got an MRI about 3 weeks ago or so, and I did a video a few weeks ago because I thought I was gonna get my results, but my doctor canceled my appointment, which was so frustrating. And I still never even had an appointment with him, the orthopedist. Still never. They never made a new appointment. But I was able, because a bunch of you guys said, well, you should have your results online. If you have an online portal through your healthcare provider or whatever, you should have your results. And so I went and I found my results online, but obviously I'm not a doctor, I'm not a healthcare professional at all. So reading all those medical terms, I was able to figure out some of the medical terms, but not all of them, even with the help of some research. But I asked my physical therapist. And so I do still want an actual doctor to read this over, to read over my results, but I kind of know the general gist of what's going on. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. And so I'm gonna read it. I'm actually gonna open the windows really quickly. It is very warm in here. Okay, so my MRI was on my cervical spine, which is your neck. And so my C1 through C5 were normal, completely fine. But my C5/C6 has something called retrolisthesis. And from what I researched and from what I spoke to my physical therapist about, it's actually part of my vertebrae, the bone that's out of place. That's what I gathered from that. And there's also, I do have arthritis in my lower neck as well. That's kind of in my C5/C6. There's a bunch of other words that hopefully I'll be able to explain once I talk to an actual doctor. But so my C5/C6 is a little off. And then my C6/C7, I have a bulging disc. That's kind of it. My neck is straight. It's supposed to be curved back, and mine is straight, but I knew that already. So yeah, that's kind of the MRI results. Bulging disc, something, off with my vertebrae. It seems to be, to me, again, I might be wrong, but from the research that I was able to do, one of my vertebrae is actually out of place. And then my disc is also out of place. The disc is the little mushy thing in between your vertebrae. So my neck results are pretty good, I guess. Obviously they could be much, much worse, but it still hurts. My neck still hurts. My shoulder, my arm hurts all the time. And so I know that the results aren't as severe as they could have been, but the pain is still so bad, and it's been up and down, but still pretty consistent for almost 9 months. And so I'm just chronic pain is really hard to deal with. I just wanted to update you guys because I know that a lot of you guys are curious, and thank you guys even for wondering about it and for caring about it. I really appreciate you guys just even being on my side through all this, because it's been so hard. And I know there's been a few of you who are just probably really sick of hearing these medical updates, but it's just something that's really important in my life and something that's really going on. And so it would be very, very hard to hide the amount of pain that I've been in the past 8 months. So I just want to keep you guys updated. A few of the other things that I've been doing, I've been in New York for about a month, and I came here to go to doctors. So I went to the dentist, I went to the orthopedist, I went to physical therapy, I went to regular therapy, brain therapy. Dentist was totally fine. Therapy I went to 4 times and was good. I liked this therapist. So the other thing, and to not get too TMI, is that I had to have a biopsy a couple weeks ago, and I got the results, and they weren't horrible, but they weren't great. My doctor found just some cells that weren't great, and so he was gonna take them out, but in terms of like do a bigger procedure to take more of the cells out of this particular area, but he actually decided to do a bigger biopsy to see actually what he was really dealing with. And so yesterday I had 2 big biopsies taken. I'm not gonna get much more specific than that, but yeah, so I'm waiting for the results of that. I'll update you guys on that, absolutely. I'm not really scared about the results. I'm more just overwhelmed that so much is going on. Like, I thought that if anything kept me in New York, because my insurance is here, so when I need to go to the doctors, I come back to New York. I thought if anything was gonna keep me here, it was gonna be my neck, that I was gonna need more treatment or something like that. But in actuality, it's that I went to a different doctor to get a checkup, and they found something not great. And so again, I'm not super worried about the results as much as I'm just overwhelmed that it's so much. It's just, there's so much going on, and it has affected my mental health. The biopsy obviously hurt, and so I am, like, I've had 2 of them. I had a biopsy about 2 weeks ago, and I had another one yesterday, and they're painful. Yeah, so I've just been very, very overwhelmed, extra low in terms of my mental health lately. And yeah, I honestly haven't even really, like, I'm staying at my friend's house, and I honestly, the past week or so, have really just been lying in bed watching TV. Obviously I've been working. You guys know I have a 9 to 5 online, but besides working, I've basically just been lying around watching TV, and I don't like when I get like that. I don't like when I get this low. But I almost feel, you guys know, if you suffer from depression, anxiety, any sort of mental illness, mental disability, you guys know that sometimes there's a day or a year where it's just incredibly hard to get out of bed. And I'm just going through that right now. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for being on my side and for watching me, even when the videos are not super fun. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.